my first question to you is,
Yep.
what is a buyer's advocate?
Well, a buyer's advocate is somebody who assists buyers to purchase and secure property. So that's it really generally. What I do on like a day-to-day for my clients is essentially I will have people come to me who are wanting to purchase property. They may be home buyers, maybe first home buyers, maybe first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th, whatever, home buyers, downsizers, upsizers, sea changes, I've got tree changes. They might be investors, developers, whatever it might be. They're looking to secure property and they engage me as their independent licensed estate agent to essentially represent them to secure, go out to market, find the property, suitable property for them, do all the negotiations, do all of the due diligence on the property or multiple properties depending on the brief, and then ultimately assist them to secure it. I'm then on hand throughout that whole process from going to market all the way through until settlement.
Wow. So you really are their sidekick to be able to
Exactly.
secure the property.
Exactly.
That's fascinating. I actually, in my mind, had it as it's just for people that haven't had a property or that don't own a property yet, and that I don't know what to do, help me. So who is it for in general?
Well, it is. It's for people who need the help for sure. But it's also, I mean, there's a whole range of different people that I assist. And that is kind of, I guess, a little bit of a common misconception that it's predominantly for first home buyers or people who have never purchased property before. But you've also got to understand that there's people out there who don't have any time to look for property. There may be people out there who have their own home now but may have lived in it for, an extended period of time. So they spend a lot of time out of the market.
True.
And then to re-enter now is, pretty overwhelming. It's a pretty different game to what it used to be like.
Totally different. And they've probably forgotten a lot of how it all works.
Yeah. And maybe last time they purchased the property, it was literally, advertised in the local newspaper. And now you're dealing with online advertising and real estate agents and social media and all of these different kind of avenues that you need to navigate and understand in order to really do well. And also the competition that you're up against now it can be overwhelming as well, dealing with different real estate agents, not really sure what sorts of conversations or what you should be saying to them and what you should kind of be keeping to yourself or under your hat where you need to, not really understanding how to negotiate as well, not understanding how to price property is really, really important. You can look at what properties are listed for on realestate.com, but what does that actually mean? What's the property actually going to sell for? What's it worth? What does everybody else think it's worth as well? And what's a reasonable price to pay? There's the pricing structure. There's also, terms and conditions that also go into a sale as well. So for you coming to me as a buyer, you may have a need for a subject to finance or, other sorts of terms and conditions, maybe subject to building and pests, which I recommend for all of my clients, regardless of the property that we're buying. Or you may have some other personal financial things going in your life. So you need a certain settlement time on that property. There's a whole range of things that actually go into putting a deal together, not just the price that we pay for the property. So understanding how to, I guess, really curate and craft the perfect deal that's going to best represent you and guard your best interest in that transaction is really the purpose of a buyer's advocate.